Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Naruto180 giving you guys another gaming review. This time around, the game I'm reviewing for you guys is none other than Alpha Protocol. You can find and purchase this game or even rent this game for the PS3 or on Xbox 360. Let's get started. Pretty much the background of this game is you play a field agent known as Michael Thornton. You just got recently recruited to a organization known as Alpha Protocol, which is basically a secret organization in the U.S. government that does the dirty work, the secret dirty work of, the the U.S. government, the CIA, FBI, things like that. And pretty much, as Michael Thornton, you pretty much go to your very first mission. And on your very first mission, it's in Saudi Arabia, and you're supposed to go and interrogate and then kill a known terrorist, a known terrorist that's selling weapons of mass destruction. Well, when you find this terrorist, and you're about to interrogate him, well, you are interrogating him, things go bad to worse, where now the U.S. picks up, sees you, knows who you are, and they say, hey, he's in the, Michael Thornton's American, but he's working with the terrorists, so now he's an enemy of the U.S. So once this happens, the story begins there, where you're pretty much a fugitive on the run, and you're trying to find out who did this to you, what was Alpha Protocol's number one intentions, and also there's another organization that is pulling all the strings that you got to find out what their intentions are and trying to stop them. In this game, gameplay-wise, it's very gameplay-wise. The thing that stands out the most is, well, there's two things that really stand out. Well, two things that stand out the most, and the third one is, just blinking out there. The two things are the dialogue tree and the RPG elements of the game. The dialogue tree, pretty much, if you look at this dialogue tree, it puts you in mind of the Mass Effect series, or more so Mass Effect 1, of how it's set up. And another game that, kind of, a future game that, it puts you in mind of is Dragon Age 2. The difference is between those games and Alpha Protocol's, dialogue tree is the fact that, your answers are on a timer, and you have just a set number to answer the person's question. And if you don't answer it in a certain amount of time, whatever is highlighted that's what you go with. And because of this, it kind of makes the gameplay more faster. The dialogue parts, speaking parts, are a lot more faster, which I liked a lot. Another aspect about the dialogue tree, what it does that's so unique, so unique about this game, is whatever decision that you make, that's your decision, and also that it has and it will play an effect down the road of what happens in the storyline, which I thought was very good, very, very good, and very engaging. I just enjoy this aspect of the game. I thoroughly enjoyed this. The customization parts of this game, pretty much, or the RPG elements. The RPG elements of this game, you can pretty much customize, well, anything. Like, you customize what type of agent you want to be. If you want to be like a stealthy agent, if you want to be an agent that goes in guns blazing, or do you want to be an agent that's got high intelligence and that you could pretty much turn the enemy's technology against them. I thought it was really, really cool. And also you can mix-match these three things and come up with a customized Michael Thornton that's all your own, which I thought was really cool. Um, Speaking on the RPG elements, the customizable elements of this game, you can customize Michael Thornton himself. You can make him look like whatever you want him to look like. Um, you can customize your guns in this game. So if any of you have played Metal Gear Solid 4, you'll know what I'm talking about, where you can pretty much customize your guns and it actually takes effect in the game. Well, I mean, it takes effect. It takes effect. Um, Also in this game, gosh, the traveling in this game. There's different types of safe houses. Like you can go to Saudi Arabia, you go to Russia, Hong Kong, and there's different types of places where you stay. They're very elaborate, very nice on the eyes, so to speak. Um, Another third thing that's kind of flashing out there are the characters. The characters in this game, they are very eccentric, very unique. I love that about this game is the fact that not one character was the same character, and you can see their personality shining from if it's through a cutscene or maybe in the email that you might get from them, which is really cool. Um, let's see. Gameplay aspects. As I was saying, that you can be any type of agent that you want to be. Um, Whether it's a stealthy agent, an agent that goes in guns blazing, or an agent that just basically uses technology and that's it. Um, the actual gunplay aspect of this game is semi-decent. The guns do what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't feel, you don't get that oomph from those guns like when you shoot them. The hand-to-hand combat of this game, it does its job. It doesn't make you feel like, oh man, like let me just do hand-to-hand combat all the time. It just doesn't do that. You just do it just at certain parts just to get to point A to point B, and that's it. Which brings me to another part of that, the hand-to-hand combat. You can actually customize that in the game, for your character, for your very own Michael Thornton. You can make him a hand-to-hand combat specialist, but I highly recommend don't do that. It's a waste of time. Do stealth and upgrade your gunplay. That's my opinion. Your actual automatic weapons. That's my opinion. Um, but anyway, the guns do its job or whatnot, and the hand-to-hand combat does its job, but that's not where the game really shines. Um, the, um, the game doesn't really shine like that with those two elements right there, those two gaming aspects. They shine for the dialogue tree and the customization and the story. Those are the three big things that Alpha Protocol really shines on, or really shines. The graphics in this game, where I first came in, I was thought to be very bad. And this is before I played the game, but when I played it, they actually looked really good. The problems that they had was there was a lot of pop-up textures, and some textures like like if you're outside, some textures like to give rocks or give the mountains definition didn't really show up when they were supposed to. That could take you out. That took me out of the experience a little bit, but it didn't really matter that much to me. The AI in this game, uh, for the most part, they are dumb. They are dumb and ultra aggressive. What I mean by that is when they spot you, all of them are converging on you and they're shooting you mercifully. They're not really taking cover as much, which, I mean, you want them to, and also they're not really doing anything. Like you see some of them, they may flank, but They don't do it all that often, and you would like to see a little bit more of intelligence coming from the AI. But it doesn't really happen as much. Another way that you pretty much with the AI, how you can see how dumb they are is if you go and sneak up on them, for a stealth takedown, but then they spot you, you have the ability to put on a stealth cloak and, hide yourself. And as soon as you do that, the enemy that was looking at you, they instantly like, which way did he go? He disappeared. And it just takes you out of it. You could take them down easily. It just takes you out of the experience. You're like, oh my gosh, they're that dumb. Another thing that shows how dumb they are is the fact that you can snipe these enemies and the enemies don't hear. The other enemy, their coworker, their companion does not hear the shot. Which would put them on high alert or something like that. They don't hear things like that. The sound in this game is really good. It's very, very good. The explosions sound good. The explosions sound really good. The voices on this game, the sound excellent. They sound excellent. There's very witty dialogue in this game. It's really, really good. Pretty much with this game, this game will put you like, it's nothing but an action-packed B-rated movie. If I could give it like that type of movie rating, it's a B-rated movie, full of action, suspense. It's really, really good. So pretty much with this game, I would say for those who have not experienced Alpha Protocol, now's a really good time to experience it. I think it's $17 now, but I would say to anybody, go experience Alpha Protocol for yourself, see how you like it, and just see how you like it. Go into it with an open mind. It's not Call of Duty. It is not Call of Duty. It's not Mass Effect. It is its own game. And I think once you get that out your mind that it's its own game, you will have a decent experience with this game like I did. And I would give this game another replay. This game has replay value, so because it has multiple endings. So if you want to play this game, like you could play it maybe 2-3 times for multiple endings. That's what I've done. Well, that's what I would have did, but I traded the game in already. But anyway, this game is a rent. And if it's at the right price, like a $12, I buy it. So this concludes this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, peace.